Hey YouTube, it's Sarah Nicole. It's Saturday, July 3rd. I'm sitting at home because I worked a hard day today. I work for Apple, and it's just been an amazing couple of months from just working for them with all the great products, and the two big launches we just had has been just out, out of this world. So here I am sitting at home waiting for my girlfriend to get home. She's watching fireworks. I didn't even know they'd be going off today. I got home and I could walk my puppy. I give her a bath because she had fleas. One of the things about apartment life, you never know what's going to happen because you're not the one in control. So I had to take care of her and that little Lipton on the couch, what do you call it, my bed over there. It's my cat. That's Jinx. Hey Jinx. Well, Jinx ain't listening. Sorry about that. So I wanted to just come in and talk a little bit about the things that have been going on in transition for me. There's just a lot of things going on in my life that the whole fact that I'm transitioning kind of get lost upstairs. I take my my hormones every day and I feel like I do, but you know, living part-time, it's kind of weird, and I'd have to say that I'm very very toned down lately in feeling like I'm transitioning. I guess that's what you could say. I mean, there's a lot of me that still wants to be full-time all the time, but when I get into these busy days, I'm just in a role where I'm just me. But on the outside, I guess what I'm trying to say is I feel like I'm already there, but I'm going through the boy steps. It's kind of weird. My mind is like, at times throughout the day, I'm not Sarah right now. I mean, part-time is kind of weird. When I'm at work, I might be in that boy mode, but I find myself not acting it. And I don't think I'm weirding people out. I think I'm just getting very used to who I am. And when I come out, I think it's going to be a situation where not a lot changes. Just, I got to get rid of this chair. That has to change. But not a lot changes. Just the way I present myself. And I think that's a good deal. I wonder how many of you that have transitioned felt that way at some point. I know that when you transition, there's like these steps, and you take these baby steps, and you take big steps, and then you go back to baby steps. And baby steps, like going to counseling and talking about your issues and getting to a certain point where you're comfortable with being who you are, and then big step, hormones, and then baby steps, letting the changes happening, talking about things, coming out to people are big steps. And I'm like in between those steps. I've told the people I want to tell. There's still some people that have to know, and I haven't told them yet, like my ex-wife and my children, who will be finding out hopefully within the next month to 2 months. I think that there's a point right after you start, like this big thing, I'm on hormones, and look at the effects, oh, feel the skin, it's so smooth, and look at what it's doing to my cheeks, and oh my lord, I got these things that are growing here, and then all of a sudden it's like, okay, every day. So I know that it'll come back to being, all right, I'm charged and let me go forward. But at this point, I'm in a happy, smooth sailing mode. Heading towards full-time, which will be hopefully when I get my hair longer, because there's too many of you that say I'd look better with long hair, and I don't have the money for extensions. Tuesday was a big day. My ex and I, she went to court and had to stand there before the judge and tell him why she was divorcing me. It was a no-fault, uncontested divorce. We just went our own separate ways, and she's happy, I'm happy, we've got kids together, and we'll live our lives separately and as parents, and that's it. It was a big day because at the end of that day, the judge probably signed and filed that paperwork, and I'll get my copies next week. So I'm a free lady. So what's been happening with that on my mind is I had a few drinks at night, and then I got strep throat. And I had strep throat for a couple days, and man, that hurt. I'm very happy when I get into girl mode and I make myself up and I'm starting to see things. But because of the divorce, because of other things that are going on, I find myself in the most frightening financial position I've ever been in. And I'm trying my best to keep myself afloat. And it's been that there's been this $1,000 marker where I just need to get $1,000 and then everything will be on par and I'll be able to go day to day to day again. But I haven't been able to get that $1,000. Every time I have an opportunity, something happens. Like, didn't hit over budget like I wanted to, so I didn't get that big bonus, and had some extra money, but my kids were playing football, and that was much more important, so don't get me wrong. I paid for football. The whole thing with my rent, then I went crazy last month, cost me $150. And then my car, a tire blew, there's $200, and there's the $1,000 that you had all to get even again, it's gone again. So, what I've done is I've had to back off on things. I'm still doing my hormones, still going to therapy, because without those two things, I'd probably wind up back where I was last year, which is not a good place at all. But I did have to back off on electrolysis and a couple other things. And while I'm not happy about that, I can do that because I could always go back to that. The hormones, I can't back off of. So I'm happy being me. I mean, this is my true self. I wish I could do makeup better. I think I did a good job today. I mean, you could still see my, my 5 o'clock shadow because I don't have any concealer right now, but I think I'm doing a good job, and I like the effects of the hormones. I'm smiling, I'm happy, and even though I sound a little bit down, I'm not, because I know that things work out for the people that make them work out. I don't dwell in the negative, I look towards the positive things, and that's what I'm doing. So YouTubers, I want to say thank you so much, because every time I see a new subscriber, I'm like, wow, somebody actually wants to hear me talk. And I don't know what kind of entertainment value it is. I mean, I'm hoping it's more like, I'm stuck in this thing, should I do it or should I not? And this helps, but I'm glad that I'm somebody's idea of something to listen to for entertainment at some point. So at this point, I'm going to bid you adieu, and I'll talk to you probably in 2 weeks, because that'll be my 8-week mark on hormones, and let's see how that goes. And if anything happens in between now and then, I'll do another video. I love you all. Thank you for watching, and it's a pleasure sitting here and talking to you. Bye.